Hey, everybody, we're off and running on this Thursday, May the 21st edition of Thoroughbred Action here from beautiful Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you from our third-floor clubhouse studios. A lot of ground to cover on the show tonight. In fact, we're back at it, kicking off a 5-day racing week with a 10-race Thursday program. Now, do keep in mind, we've had rain off and on a serious, consistent basis the last few days, and as a result, there was no turf racing on the program, but a beautiful weather day, fast main track, sun was shining, and we've got Pete Aiello standing by for the call of race number 1. We are off the turf. We'll go a fairly lengthy and long mile and a furlong with this 3-and-up filly mare maiden special weight. We'll turn it over to Pete, who's standing by in the booth. And Pete, you've got these fillies from the gate.
Racing at Gulfstream. The first race favorite setting the mood was away well in the center. Here's La Babia moving up, 2 Cent Tootsie from up between horses. Back from the inside and Act Like Artie. Positive Powers 3 wide at the back of the field. Around the first turn they go. 2 Cent Tootsie on top of length and a quarter. La Babia 3 wide and up into second. Setting the mood is in tight toward the inside. Act Like Artie is between horses and Positive Powers on the outside. Field separated by about 3.5 lengths in the run to the backstretch with 2 Cent Tootsie and Marcos Meneses on top by a length and a quarter. Up on the outside, La Babia remains second. Pocketed up third is Act Like Artie. On from fourth and Positive Power, and Setting the Mood is now last of the lot, and she's about 5 lengths behind while angling to the clear. The opening quarter was 24-3 as they head down the backstretch. Up front, 2 Cent Tootsie by a neck. La Babia is a bit closer second. Act Like Artie is now third. Positive Power is back to fourth and a length to the trailer, Setting the Mood. They go to the half-mile grounds, and 2 Cent Tootsie's been in front from the outset. From the back, Setting the Mood is on the move now. Was fifth, now fourth, now third, and moving off a length off the lead. That sends La Babia into action to up to take the lead now. So 3 furlongs from home, it's La Babia who made first run on 2 Cent Tootsie, who tries to fight back. Setting the Mood strides into third. Act Like Artie is a driven fourth. Positive Powers being outrun as they run to the top of the stretch. La Babia is in front. 2 Cent Tootsie and Setting the Mood on the outside. Setting the Mood comes again with the second run, and she's up to challenge for the lead now. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Setting the Mood under light handling from Irad Ortiz Jr. She's moving away. La Babia and 2 Cent Tootsie in a battle for second. Act Like Artie destined for fourth, but the first race winner will be Setting the Mood. Setting the Mood indeed as she draws off to win by as much as she wants. She's about 5 in front. Second, La Babia. Third, 2 Cent Tootsie. Then Act Like Artie. Ready for the early pick 4. All set. And they're off. Good start from a Lime from up between horses. Her stablemate Flying Aletha goes after her, and Flying Aletha lands a narrow lead over Lime, who's racing from second. Great Warrior gets away in good shape, 3 wide while third, followed by Baby Mo. Next at the rail and Whistler Dixie, then Renita and Danessa Ladies at the back. They leave the backstretch and move around the far turn. Team Ward is 1-2. Flying Aletha leads by a neck. Lime at 2-5 is creeping closer second. Baby Mo strides into third, back to fourth and inside Whistler Dixie. Backpedaling a touch is Great Warrior, then Renita and Danessa Lady. To the top of the stretch they run with a quarter of a mile left to go. Prado shakes the reins at Flying Aletha. She still has the lead. Lime still under confident handling while second. Down the center and Baby Mo. Whistler Dixie up the inside. Eighth of a mile from home. Flying Aletha still finding up front here. She leads by 3. Lime is second, but she can't reach her barn buddy. Flying Aletha 7-2 and home a winner under Edgar Prado for CJ Thoroughbreds by 5 in the end. Lime is second, third Whistler Dixie, and Baby Mo in fourth.
simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
And they're off. Somewhat of a bobble there for Brasstown, and now he's going to lack clear racetrack. Good news at the inside for Monmouth Drive, who has clear racetrack, and he's up to challenge for the lead. Bo Trace moves up in the purple on the outside to challenge. Earthquake is between horses, and after some early traffic issues, Brasstown has to go 4 wide, and he angles for racing room. Now he's in the clear. Back fifth in Dr. DJ. Second last is Bye Bye Man, and the trailer is Beast Mode. In the charge around the first turn, Monmouth Drive with rail position and a narrow lead. Bo Trace keeps the heat on while second. 3 wide third is Brasstown. Earthquake is back at the inside while fourth. A gap of 2 to Dr. DJ. Then Bye Bye Man. And 3 wide at the back is Beast Mode. 24-1 for the opening quarter. They're almost 3 across the course as Irad goes on a mid-race attack with the big favorite Brasstown, and Brasstown strides forward to put a neck on top. From between horses, Bo Trace, Monmouth Drive has a decision to make. He quickens back through to take second, but now Brasstown is almost 2 in front. From fourth and Earthquake, back to fifth goes Bye Bye Man, then Beast Mode and Dr. DJ. They round the far turn through a 47-4 opening half mile. Brasstown moved quickly in the second quarter, but he's also now well clear. Monmouth Drive is second, coming under a ride. Back to third goes Bo Trace. On from fourth and Earthquake. Nothing really percolating from the back after 3 quarters in 1:12-2. Less than a quarter of a mile to go, and Brasstown is kicked away. Brasstown now by 6. Monmouth Drive is second, Earthquake is third, then Bye Bye Man rallying outside of Bo Trace. But as they come home to the first finish line, all aboard the 1-2 favorite Brasstown. Brasstown on the strength of the class drop proves too much. He's geared down and wrapped up while well clear. Monmouth Drive is second and Earthquake third. And they're up. Sharp break from Into Fancy, who tries to beat the big favorite Carolyn Smile to the punch, and she does. Into Fancy leads by a length. Carolyn Smile rushing and trying to get on terms. Away third is Casey's Girl, then Dinner at 5 and Twilight. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. Into Fancy leads a half a length. Carolyn Smile on the outside is now second. These two put on the speed, and they've opened 5 on the balance of the field, led by Twilight, Casey's Girl, and Dinner at 5. 5/16 from home. Hector Barrios and Into Fancy now start to get away from Carolyn Smile. They lead a length and a quarter. They're well clear of the others, led by Casey's Girl and Twilight through a 22-1 opening quarter. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Into Fancy, sharp off the turn, leads by 2. Carolyn Smile is there second. Twilight is at the inside with Casey's Girl on the outside. Less than an eighth to go. Into Fancy still leads. Carolyn Smile still tries. Carolyn Smile tries to take a late surge. Here she comes. Carolyn Smiles in time. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Carolyn Smile beat Into Fancy in 58-2. And they're up. Good start on the outside for Broadway Pete and Poppy's Destiny. They're the first two to begin, quickly overhauled by Big Spender, who now goes to take the lead. Away racing fourth, Taylor's Initiation, then Starship Taxi, and I Stand Corrected. Gap of 2 to Deckology third last. Russian Wine is second last, and Alaskan is devoid of any early speed today. He's last of all as they go half a mile from the finish. Big Spender clicks down to odds on and opens a length advantage over Broadway Pete in second. The opening quarter, a sharp 22-1. From third, it's Taylor's Initiation up on the outside. Starship Taxi trying to pass Poppy's Destiny. Ridden As I Stand corrected. Deckology is wide on the course. Then back to Russian Wine and Alaskan is the trailer. They go to the top of the stretch. Here's a bid from Taylor's Initiation, moving up outside of Big Spender. Broadway Pete is next. Starship Taxi from fourth. Trying to run home from the back is Deckology. They turn home. Taylor's Initiation on the outside toward the rail. Big Spender, they're an eighth of a mile from home, and they're heads apart. On the inside, and Big Spender fights to hold it. Taylor's Initiation is right alongside. Big Spender digging and finding. Taylor's Initiation takes another shot at him. They come home for the wire. It's the favorite, Big Spender, who hangs on to win it. Taylor's Initiation gave him a fright, but he was second best, ahead of Poppy's Destiny third in 1:11.3. They're off. Bouncing around at the beginning was Sultan's Crown. It was a good start out wide for Fayez, Express Boy, and De Guapo moving through down toward the inside. And De Guapo is after the early lead. Fayez is right alongside. Big Treasure in the red blinkers comes away in early third, back to fourth and indirectly. Then the race favorite, Mountain Breeze, up on the outside in the red cap. Down at the rail, and Express Boy. The two at the back are Farmstrong and Sultan's Crown. They exit the chute and complete the opening quarter. And with the advantage, De Guapo in front by a neck. Fayez on the outside is there second. Third is Big Treasure. Fourth is indirectly. On from fifth and Farm Strong. Next at the rail, and Express Boy. At the back is Mountain Breeze, still unhurried at this point. And the trailer is Sultan's Crown. We're half a mile from the finish, and De Guapo leads by a neck. Three wide, Big Treasure from between horses, Fayez. Indirectly is now fourth and being asked to quicken to keep his spot. Then comes Farm Strong toward the inside, and Express Boy. Mountain Breeze, while trying to launch a bid, about 7 or 8 lengths behind, and far back to Sultan's Crown. They round the far turn and continue to battle up front. Indirectly is responding to urging. He's 4 wide and the first to move. Indirectly up to take a narrow lead. Big Treasure is with him. On the outside and trying to gain ground is Farmstrong. The big favorite, Mountain Breeze, is put to a drive while very wide on the course, and they're at the top of the stretch. They fan across the course here with Indirectly in front. Farmstrong takes a run at him on the outside second. Back to third and Big Treasure, less than an eighth to go. It's Indirectly digging in. On the outside, Farmstrong tries to get by. Indirectly or Farmstrong. Farmstrong surging. Indirectly hangs on to it. Indirectly beats Farmstrong with Big Treasure third. Mountain Breeze, no factor to start the late pick 5. And they're off. Ray's Warrior away quickly, so was Pachanga Party. Star Wancho holds his ground between horses. Valdaco is toward the rail. Then to the outside and past the gravy, followed out wide by Charge Card. Dr. Harlan is second last, and the trailer is making a mark. They speed past the 5/8 and head to the half-mile point, and long shot Pachanga Party has the lead a length and a quarter. Ray's Warrior is second. Star Wancho is third. On the outside, that's past the gravy toward the rail, Valdaco. Then back to the racing behind the speed is Dr. Harlan. Charge Card is next, and the trailer is making a mark. 23 seconds for the opening quarter as they round the far turn. And with the advantage, it's Pachanga Party, but here comes Ray's Warrior. And Ray's Warrior striding forward to take the lead. Pachanga Party is back to second. Valdaco is third. Back to fourth in Star Wancho, who's all in, well about 7 lengths off the lead through a 45 3/2 mile. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Ray's Warrior still has a clear advantage. Pachanga Party, Valdaco, and Star Wancho all trying to make late impressions, but at the 16th pole, Joe Bravo takes a big rainfall of the son of Majestic Warrior. It's Ray's Warrior, 8-5 at home first. Up second, Star Wancho. Pachanga Party held third, and Valdaco finished fourth. And they're up. A clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, Lilo's Call was sent forward to try to gain an advantage. Trieste is put into play. Up on the inside and Senseless Drama, splitting horses and Channeled Angel. The favorite Lady Fiorella was away cleanly, but she's in no hurry. She's in early fifth. Back at the inside, that's My Candy Girl third last. Second last is Just a Bit Sassy, and the trailer is Trieste. They complete an opening quarter. Miss Chloe G on the outside, Senseless Drama toward the inside. Their heads apart. Lilo's Call is now third. Improving to take fourth is the favorite Lady Fiorella, racing outside of Channeled Angel. Then back at the rail goes My Candy Girl. Out in the center is Just a Bit Sassy, still second last, and the trailer remains Trieste as they go to the half-mile grounds. 23-2 for a strong opening quarter. Senseless Drama took pressure early from Super Bomb Miss Chloe G. Lilo's Call now moves into second. Lady Fiorella is a ridden fourth. Back at the inside, Channel's Angel. Then it's Just a Bit Sassy. Dropping back My Candy Girl, trying to get underway Trieste as they went 46-2 for a sprint-like half mile. 5/16 left to go. Lilo's Call at 25-1 comes calling for the lead. Senseless Drama is back to second after being softened up. From the back, Trieste is in stride for Barrios, and here she comes, sliding through inside of the favorite Lady Fiorella. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Lilo's Call still well clear. Leads by 3.5. Back to second is Senseless Drama, Trieste, and Lady Fiorella just grinding away, but nobody gets to Lilo's Call. Lilo's Call and Miguel Vasquez to win it at a nice number. Second is Lady Fiorella, third is Trieste, then Senseless Drama and Just a Bit Sassy. And they're off. Second in the two-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're up. Good start for the closer, Fast Pass. He'll take back now. Moving through at the rail, Wentz is going for the lead. Admiral Lynch is into the firing line, and Jaguar pauses between horses. Up to fourth goes Mucho, then back to Cool Arrow. Together at the back are Fast Pass and Mi Trace, Por Ciento. Down the backstretch they go. Wentz has rail position and the lead. Admiral Lynch is up alongside now second. Jaguar pause. Struggles to keep up at this stage. He's now third. Mucho's in the two-path fourth. Moving up on the outside. Mi Trace. Por Ciento now moves into fifth. Out the back door, Cool Arrow and Fast Pass. 22 seconds for a robust opening quarter speed. There's 3 furlongs left to go. Wentz has the lead, but Admiral Lynch is just grinding him into submission. From third, while 3 wide is Mucho. Wide on the course, mile fourth, Trace. Porciento let go for a run. Back at the inside, Jaguar paws. Fast passes underway from the back, and Cool Arrow is on the outside. 44-3 for the opening half mile. Admiral Lynch did the dirty work to soften up Wentz, but now he's softened up as Mucho is moving up, and Fast Pass ducks through up the rail. Fast Pass charging at Mucho, Trace Porciento. Admiral Lynch 4 across the course. Cool Arrow for a slice late. Coming home for the wire. Fast Pass and Mucho. Mucho and Fast Pass. It's Fast Pass in front. Fast Pass beat Mucho at 1:15-3. They're at the post. And runners away. Crowded at the break was all Gorilla. From the far outside, Ingredo is being sent forward to try to secure the early lead. Bahamian Park trying to move through down at his inside. Things will get tight for him as they link up with the main course. Bahamian Park did save the rail, so Ingredo and Bahamian Park are now heads apart. Bodie Cody's in the clear while third, followed by Bein' Fun. Then Good Timing Man, a gap of 5 to All Gorilla, and Snoring Barth is at the back. 23-4 for the opening quarter, and these two favorites scrum at the 5 furlong grounds. Ingredo on the outside, Bahamian Park toward the rail. They've opened an aggressive 4 lengths on Good Timing Man, who's a tripped out third. Back to fourth and Bodie Cody, then back to Bein' Fun. Lingering at the back are All Gorilla, and far back to Snoring Barth. Half a mile from the finish, the two favorites continue to duke it out here through a 46 1/2 mile. Ingredo has had enough of Bahamian Park and moves away. Now, Irad has not moved his hands on Bahamian Park. Meanwhile, Mirage had to get after Ingredo to re-break, and as I speak, here comes the move from Bahamian Park. He was up on the outside. Mirage thought he had him put away, but he did not, as Bahamian Park is back up to engage Ingredo. These two have been at each other from the outset. They've set it up for somebody from the back. If that is somebody, it's All Gorilla, who just moved into third. 3/4, 1:11-2, less than a quarter of a mile to go. Irad went to work on Bahamian Park. He didn't have the kick he thought he did, as Ingredo is still in front. On the outside in Bahamian Park, angling inside All Gorilla, but Ingredo made hard work of it, but he'll win it, moving away in the end. Ingredo is in front. Bahamian Park did hold second. Third was All Gorilla. It was well clear of the others, and a photo between Bein' Fun and Snoring Barth.
And that's gonna be a wrap on this Thursday afternoon at Gulfstream Park. Needless to say, but I'll say it anyway, we're back at it tomorrow afternoon, a 10-race Friday card. And just note, we've changed the first race post time on weekdays. First race post, 12:45, 12:50 Eastern. And assuming Mother Nature cooperates, hope to be back on the turf. And if that is the case, we will run the nation's first 2-year-old turf race in the second for the juvenile colts. Looking forward to that. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody, right here at beautiful Gulfstream Park.